One of the biggest mistakes that most life insurance agents fall into is not tracking the right metrics. And what I'm going to share with you in this video is the exact scale math that you need to get your IUL business to $100,000 per month and the exact metrics that you need to be tracking. If you want to scale your IUL business to $100,000 per month in target premium and the exact metrics that you need to be tracking in your agency right now. And the number one and most important thing that sounds the most obvious on paper, but when I talk to life insurance agents all the time, it's focusing on the wrong things that are not actually driving the business forward. I'm gonna go straight into this. Most agents are tracking the wrong numbers. Stop obsessing over your cost per lead. I see agents all the time. I work with agents all the time trying to get 10, even $15 leads, and they're just getting window shoppers or people that like wake up, and the people that answer and are just brokies whenever you talk to them, or just don't even know what you're actually referring to. And so your cost per lead doesn't actually matter. What matters most is number one, cost to acquire a client, and then also the lifetime gross profit that you bring in from the clients that you sell, and realistically just your return on ad spend. Because think about it like this: if you spend $1,000 to acquire a client, right? That client, let's just say, generates $10,000 in target premium. Who cares what your cost per lead was? That's a 10x return. You put $1 in and you get $10 out, and that's really the only metric that actually matters. So by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to back into your numbers to predictably hit $100,000 a month. And if you want help actually building the exact client getting machine for your business, click the first link in the description to schedule a call with me. So to build this machine, especially if you're running primarily a booked appointment call funnel for IULs, you need to know your numbers cold. So the 5 inputs that you really need to understand is number one, your ad spend, right? How much money is actually leaving your account or going onto your credit card to feed the machine. Number two is your cost per lead. Again, just a good baseline to understand how your funnel is performing, but it's not the end all be all. Number three is going to be your cost per booked call. And this is kind of the bridge. This is the number that starts predicting more of your revenue as you continue to go over time. Number four is your cost per acquisition, or CPA, and how much total ad spend does it take to get one paying client closed. And number five is your average case size, or your target premium closed per policy. So when you have these numbers, it's just a math equation, right? It's guessing. It's not hoping you get referrals. It's predictable. So I had a guy come in recently. His cost per lead was actually pretty high. It was $90 for a qualified lead, somebody who says they have at least $500 a month to put into an IUL. But the crazy part is he closed over $49,000 of approved target premium in his first 9 days because he was actually getting high net worth people on the calendar and on the phone with him. And in the cost per acquisition just made sense because he was closing 23% of leads that were actually coming in. So the case size was massive. And that's what happens when you optimize for quality over quantity. And a lot of people think and have this misconception that, oh, if I get enough quantity in, then quality will come. But we actually reverse that, because what happens is if you fall into this belief set and you fall into this mindset that I'm going to go over that, you're starting to train your pixel with bad people, because there's more broke people than there are rich people. So that's why we optimize only for quality and we kick the brokies out, because it's just a waste of time. So let's actually back into the math of hitting $100,000 a month. And it really depends on your average case size. If you have a $3,000 average case size, you need about 33 to 34 units a month to hit $100,000 in a month, right? If you have a $5,000 case size, you only need 20 units, which is nice. So let's just use the $5,000 average case size, because that's our average across the clients that we work with, and a little under the average of when I was actually running this funnel. You need 20 deals closed. So let's just say hypothetically your cost to acquire a client is $500, and for some agents that's like going to be initial shock factor. But here's the thing, like, you spend the $500, you make $5,000 back, assuming you're at 100% comp rate, and you're at a 10x ROAS on your target premium. So to get those 20 units, those 20 closed policies and issue paid policies at $500 cost per acquisition, you need to spend about $10,000 on ads. Very simple math. Essentially what that does is from there, you need XYZ amount of leads to book XYZ amount of booked calls and so on and so forth. But you need to know exactly how many leads it takes to get a booked call, how many booked calls it takes to get a show, and how many shows it takes to close a deal. So you need to know these numbers cold. When you know these conversion rates, you know exactly what your inputs need to be. If your close rate is 1 out of 5 leads that come in, you just need 100 qualified leads. It's literally just backing into the math. Now, how do you actually get there? Let's just say you're starting $10,000 to $20,000 a month, or maybe you're selling like a different product line, but you're wanting to scale your IUL business, or you're just kind of like in this unpredictable cycle. Here's the biggest thing that you need to understand. You don't start at $10,000 a month in ad spend unless you have like a massive bankroll to do it, right? Then just do that. But let's just say $3,000 to $5,000 a month, right? 100 to 100, like 150 to 200 bucks a day. From there, you start building the pipeline, get the proof of concept, dial in your sales process, and get some closes coming in so you can liquidate some of the ad spend. And the thing that's really important to understand, especially with IULs and advanced markets, is you have to build your pipeline. There's a pipeline lag. There's sales cycles that come into play. So what I want you to think about is, let's just say you run ads for 30 days and your average conversion window or conversion cycle is 14 days. Well, for you to actually monetize on that full 30 days of ad spend that you put into the funnel, if you get somebody on day 29, it's going to take until day about 40, 45 to actually convert on an average deal. So it's super important to understand this, that like, yeah, so you could spend money for 30 days. You want to be able to get your ROAS in that time. But the thing that you want to understand is like, there's a lagging indicator of your 30, 60, 90 day conversion cycles that's going to happen over time. So for you to actually realize the profit that comes in, it's going to take a little bit longer, especially with these more advanced cases. Now, if you want quick money, just go sell final expense. The thing about it, and you and I both know, is that quick money in is quick money out. The thing that you want to avoid is that most people quit in month 2 because you're only looking at your 30-day ROAS or what actually hit the bank, and you're like, oh, I'm only at a 1.5x return. But what agents that do this don't understand is that they have so many other coals in the fire that are hot, is profit waiting to be realized. And there's a lagging indicator that is involved. You have to get through a full 90-day cycle. So especially when you're getting into advanced markets, you're wanting to scale to 100K a month, you have to let your pipeline build and have to give it a minimum 90-day runway. You just have to let it spend, let it go, and continue working your pipeline. So yeah, month 1 is going to be a grind. You generate the leads, you close some, most go into the pipeline. At this point, month 2, the pixel starts getting better because it has more conversions, it has more data, and you close new leads, and you have some from month 1, but then month 3 comes around and you have month 1 and month 2, and you have new sales closing from month 3. So now you start compounding and your cost per acquisition starts to drop. So your pipeline is one of the biggest drivers that you can have within the business to help you grow and scale. You spend a little, you generate leads, you book calls, you build your pipeline, you begin to close deals, and then you take that profit and you reinvest it aggressively back into the machine. But once the machine is built, it's a cash flow printing machine. So just to recap, stop focusing on your cost per lead, focus on your cost per acquisition and your average case size. If you can get your average case size to above $5,000, it allows for the other unit economics to make a lot more sense and allows for you to think longer term. And you don't have to close as many deals, which is nice. You have a healthy lifestyle business that you can make 100K a month or so, get 50 to 100,000 a month on. So back into your numbers based on your target goals. Start building your pipeline today, fix the inputs and stay consistent with those so that the outputs begin to actually manifest themselves. So if you want my help actually building this from start to finish, I build the ads, build the funnel, I manage the account, I work with you on a one-to-one basis. So all you have to do is show up to high qualified, ready to buy appointments, then click the first link in the description and schedule a call with me, and we'll chat about what it looks like for us to install it into your business. And if you absolutely love this video, subscribe, and then also check this video out, because I can guarantee that this will help you understand why obsessing over cost per lead is actually keeping you broke. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.